Happy Easter, folks, and this here is the vegan egg that I got for my sister, and to uh, celebrate the Easter holidays, I'm gonna bring you a special review of the good version of Peter Rabbit.
The rain has moved on and left a new day. Nothing seems to move, everything is still. It's just a perfect day.
The World of Peter Rabbit and Friends is the 1992 British animated series based on the beloved books by Beatrix Potter. Originally aired on BBC One, a UK channel, and consists of 9 episodes, each a adaptation of a Beatrix Potter book. From Peter Rabbit to Benjamin Bunny to Mrs. Tisselmouse to Mrs. Tiggy Winkle to Mr. Todd to the Tailor of Gloucester, to Jemima Puddle Duck, etc., etc. Wow, how do I convey how much this show means to me? I mean, uh, I me and my sister didn't just grow up with this show. This was our very first introduction to Beatrix Potter's world that she created, but also we were taken to see a theatre play by our mum as kids, and even had the audio book versions of Beatrix Potter. So yeah, if we were ever to do a essay for homework at school on Beatrix Potter and and on this show, we know it so well we would get an A star. And yeah, the world of Peter Rabbit and friends. If you this is a perfect version of Beatrix Potter's books. And this is Peter Rabbit, not the crappy Sony Peter Rabbit movies that you don't need to see. This is all the Peter Rabbits that you will ever need, and the books, of course. And I'm reviewing this show not just for Easter time, but because it deserves to be reviewed, because this is the Peter Rabbit version that deserves to be talked about infinitely more than the Sony ones. This show was clearly made by people who wanted to, keep Beatrix Potter's legacy alive forever, and wanted to bring her books to life in animation in the most beautiful way. The animation and the art in this show, it's literally like they brought the gorgeous illustrations in Beatrix Potter's books to life, and they even get all the lines from the book in. They change nothing. They stay 100% faithful. So there's nothing to get offended by. And after you've watched a visual interpretation of a Beatrix Potter book art it in an episode, the intros and outros to the episodes are beautiful to see too. They open with an actress who's portraying Beatrix Potter flawlessly, and her collie dog Kep, and even a rabbit that's on her desk and drinks a cup of tea every now and then. It's her inspiration for the character of Peter Rabbit, and even when she's written the story and she's about to post off the it's in a letter to a child that she's writing for. There's a wonderful song that plays in the end credits. Perfect day. And in fact, not just the Perfect Day song, but the other music in the soundtrack is just heavenly and lovely. It's is so calming. It's as if you're sitting in the English countryside and watching, British wildlife just go by, which is how you should feel when you read a Beatrix Potter book or watch something Beatrix Potter related. I mean, unlike the Sony Peter Rabbit movies that unnecessarily use modern songs in their soundtracks. That's another thing. This show modernizes nothing. It's keeps to the time period that Beatrix Potter lived in. Thank you. And there's lots of Northern English voice actors in this, which Beatrix Potter would be proud of, as she did spend a lot of her time and summers in the Lake District. She would be disgusted by what Sony have done to her work, but with this show, she would have given her full approval and would have applauded throughout. First episode being, of course, the tale of Peter Rabbit, about Peter who disobeys his mum and doesn't go off and be sensible like his sisters. He goes into Mr. McGregor's garden and loses his clothes in the process. Episode 2, we get the tale of Benjamin Bunny, in which him and his best friend Benjamin go back to Mr. McGregor's garden to retrieve his clothes, and Benjamin's father has to rescue them from the cats. Some of these stories do feel like a two-parter, so the episodes geniusly have a double bill of stories, the way Beatrix would have wanted. And this show is not afraid to show the darker side of Beatrix's writing, and does not sugarcoat it for the kids, which shows how much smarter it is than that of the childish garbage Sony Peter Rabbit duology. And the tale of Jemima Puddle Duck is not sugarcoated. We get to see the foxhounds literally go for the fox, and then they eat Jemima's eggs at the end. We get to see Mrs. Tiddlemouse's house destroyed, bless her, after Babbity Bumble and his bumblebees invade her home, and Mr. Jackson the Toad just breaks in and messes everything up. And on top of that, they could not have adapted the tale of Mr. Todd, undoubtedly her darkest story, any better, about a fox and a badger trying to murder one another. And let's not forget the disturbing tale of Samuel Whiskers, or the roly-poly pudding, where the rats of Samuel Whiskers and Anna Maria attempt to turn Tom Kitten into a pudding and devour him. Children's shows nowadays wouldn't dare go that far, and the tale of Gloucester in this show is so enchanting, about mice who help the tailor knit the coat for the mayor for his wedding on Christmas Day. And yeah, so on the whole, if we ever get more Peter Rabbit movies, please make them like this show and take after this show, because this is exactly how I would make Beatrix Potter movies. This and the 2009 movie Miss Potter with Renee Zellweger wholeheartedly honour Beatrix Potter's legacy and respects it. So yeah, no complaints from me about this perfect show.
I give the world of Peter Rabbit and Friends 5 stars out of 5. Best show ever.
And that's not all the Easter specials you'll get a review from me this year. There's one that has something to do with Snoopy that I will get to more around the Easter time. So stay tuned for that. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. What are your thoughts on the world of Peter Rabbit and Friends? Do you like it better than the Sony Peter Rabbit movies like I do? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time when I have my review of the Super Mario Brothers movie coming next week, as well as a rant on the 1993 Mario movie, just to prepare for that. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.